Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw here. Short pass finds the tight end. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Play fake, looking to throw. Heaves the ball deep down that right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
The scramble doesn't get there. That's going to bring up fourth down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game, on a fourth down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
Catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down play coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Rebels, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Patrick. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Game moves into the 35, first down again.
And just like that, this offense is out of the gate. What a way to get this game started. Obviously, they have a premier receiver, found a one-on-one matchup, and the first play of the game they take advantage of.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught by the receiver. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass is caught. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, we talked this week with the offense coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. They make the stop. Not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a fumble. The offense recovers, but they're way short of the marker. Ends up killing the drive.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Way too much speed on that play.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's out of bounds at the 25, where he would have been if he just taken a knee. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
We've got a good one in our hands, which what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. And he'll pick up the first down. Stop at the 27. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Pass caught. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. They're going to run it here. Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
But these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Swarm with the pass rush. Sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27. And the Rebels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The deep
ball is caught for a huge gain here. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There's a flag down. Did the receiver push off to get separation?
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
The penalty backs him up, first and very long. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw again. Takes a shot at the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Rebels. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here?
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grabbed by the receiver. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball after the 28.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass not complete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now.
Quarterback does a good job against this nickel coverage, realizing his options downfield are taken away. I thought he might try to force it downfield, but instead pulls it down, takes off, and picks up some positive yards. Now we got a fourth and short.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and no for a first down. Breaks into the clear. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Now rolling out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He escapes the pocket. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Breaks loose at the 45. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. The timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt from 47 yards. Makes it look easy. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick grab. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's in the clear. And he's into the end zone, but it is a marker down, so hold everything. So the go-ahead touchdown taken off the board by the flag. Offense will have to regroup now mentally very quickly. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's third down for the offense. Back to throw again. It's an out route, the catch made. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Maddox. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He'll run it here. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught, completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. The pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The receiver grabs it. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll throw it now. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Rebels are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass is caught. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Oh, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. The kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. QB decides to keep it here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Oh, I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab made by the tight end. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down of the 46.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. Runs through the defender. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important second down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Who makes the grab? The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw yet again. And it's caught across the middle. He has first down yardage at the 46. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Intercepted, picked off for the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Well, now it's a nightmare for any offense. 3rd and long from their own 1. They've got to get a few yards to give the punter some room here. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game, they don't get the snap off in time. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He's able to send the punt away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Look at that, he's still going. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Comes down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Second down, we're going to throw it. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with the first down.
Receiver makes the grab. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is almost like taking a sack. Talking about a completion for a loss, every yard is precious. So going backwards, obviously counterproductive to say the least.
Time running down. They'll go for it here on fourth down. For the ball game. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver's past the marker. And a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Big throw caught on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They'll come up in wildcat formation and see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Rebels. They take the lead in the final minute.
And with a game on the line, they go back to that offensive line and the running back, and it pays off. They take the lead here late in the game, Chris. Now they're up 2. Do you go with conventional wisdom and just kick the extra point? Or maybe you go for 2 to make your opponent have to drive the length of the field for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. snaps out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Buckeyes begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Intercepted in the end zone. And he goes down, but what a play to seal this victory for the defense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward. Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the